Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Beyond the Gates spoilers Sept and Oct, Dani and Ridge's sizzling connection, Eva's bold romantic pursuit. Beyond the Gates spoilers for the rest of September and into October see Dani Dupree. Carla Mosley connects with Bold and the Beautiful's Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, in an epic crossover. Plus, Eva Thomas, Amber Michelle may soon be chasing some romance of her own. Andrew Richardson, Sean Freeman, finds out from Ashley Morgan, Jen Jacob, this week that she proposed. And she and Derek Baldwin, Ben Gavin, are now engaged. This is going to stun Andrew. This week, perhaps because of what he hears from Ashley, he decides to whisk Dani away on a romantic trip. They head over to the airport, and Andrew writes 2 locations down on cocktail napkins. She chooses one, and it's revealed to be Las Vegas. This trip may be what sets up the crossover with Bold and the Beautiful, where Dani makes a connection with Ridge Forrester. Obviously, if you watch Bold, you know that he is a principal designer and a part owner of the Forrester fashion house. Dani, of course, has started up her own modeling agency, so it makes complete and total sense that she would have some things to talk about with Ridge. I am enjoying these CBS soap crossovers. I am also wondering if Andrew and Dani stick to Vegas, or if they also head to Puerto Rico, because there is another spoiler about a couple getting closer in Puerto Rico. We know that's not Derek and Ashley, most likely, because he's still hospitalized and getting therapy, but maybe Thomas Navarro, Alex Alegria, and Catherine Cat Richardson, Colby Mohammed. Something to consider. We're also supposed to be getting a wedding soon. Another wedding, a real one, not one where one of the brides is handcuffed to a bed. One of my top candidates for these sudden nuptials are Chelsea Hamilton, Rana Rose Mantilla, and Madison. Speaking of handcuffed brides, I could kind of see them doing this to address some of Chelsea's PTSD at being forced to fake marry Allison. Maybe Chelsea and Madison get married for real just to give her a more pleasant memory. Also on the list of possible newlyweds, of course, are Derek and Ashley, if they don't want to wait, and they get the hospital chaplain to do their vows while he's still convalescing. Lastly, Dani and Andrew have to be on the list too, since they are headed to Las Vegas, home of 50 wedding chapels. Will they get hitched on the spur of the moment and head to Puerto Rico on their honeymoon? That's an option. The matriarch and patriarch of Beyond the Gates, Anita Dupree, Tamara Tooney, and Vernon Dupree, Clifton Davis, soon find their marriage isn't as solid as it once was. The question is, what could shake Anita and Vernon after all this time? We still don't know who is the father of Barb's daughter, Dana Leslie Thomas, Trisha Mangrant. There has been some chatter and rumors for a while that it could be Vernon who got Barbara pregnant. That would kind of be amazing. I think Dr. Ted Richardson, Morris Johnson, would be secretly thrilled, since it would mean Vernon's a cheater like him. And Ted could tell him to get off his high horse and stop taking shots at him. Can you imagine Leslie living across the street, popping in and calling him Daddy Vernon? Anita might strangle her. I feel like the Articulates breakup drama could have more dirt and secrets yet to be revealed, because as I said, we still don't know who Leslie's dad is. We'll also see more this fall as Dr. Nicole Dupree Richardson, Daphne Dupleix, is ready to get her groove back, and maybe doing it with Ted's practice partner, Carlton. We saw Nicole having lunch with Carlton at the club, but then Ted interrupted them. And there was a little bit of a scene, not a big one, but enough that it was interrupted. Nicole has filed divorce papers. This week, we had Leslie running over to Ted's hotel when Eva told her that he was passed out drunk and upset about Nicole. Sure enough, Leslie was able to slide into Ted's hotel room, slide out of her dress, and slide right into his sheets. He's going to wake up to Leslie in his bed. I think Ted is going to be hungover and horrified. I suspect that Leslie is going to let Nicole know that she's getting her groove back with Ted, even though it's been 2 decades since they last hooked up. Nothing will cement Nicole into pushing that divorce through the courts faster than knowing Ted had Leslie in his bed. Ted's going to have regrets about this, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Leslie manipulated him into backsliding just out of loneliness. He may keep hooking up with her since Nicole's done with him. And Leslie is the mother of one of his children. We're also going to meet Jacob Hawthorne, Jeeper Horge's brother, Hunky Isaiah Hawthorne, who gets into a couple of tricky relationships right off the bat this fall when he debuts. There's also family drama coming because Isaiah is the black sheep of the Hawthorne family. His cop brother Jacob is a really good guy. And his dad Alon is the police chief, who's not quite as good of a guy. He's got some dodgy ties. It turns out that Isaiah got a hand up by someone surprising. It would be interesting if it was Joey, since he's close to Alon. Jacob's brother is job-wise a counselor at a local college. He's cute, he's sexy, and he is going to be a love interest for one of the ladies. Eva is in a triangle right now with Catherine Cat Richardson and Thomas Navarro, but Chinice is single. And we'll see where everybody lands once he's in town. He hasn't debuted yet, but will this fall. Eva, Thomas, and Cat are still in that 3-way thing, even though Eva hasn't been making an active play for Thomas. We all know Cat thinks Thomas is not so hot in the sack. He thinks she's great and dropped the "I love you" bomb. But then he's been critiquing Kat when she's being a mean girl and slapping at her sister Eva. He doesn't like that. Plus, Thomas has promised he's going to give Kat all the O's, but so far has not delivered. We'll see. I think Eva and Thomas do have slightly better chemistry. So maybe Kat will turn to Isaiah after Thomas lets her down again. Martin Richardson, Brandon Claiborne, and Bradley Smitty Smith, Mike Manning, are trying to repair their marriage that's been broken by Martin's lies. It is thawing out some, but Jacob Hawthorne and Naomi Hamilton Hawthorne, Ariel Prepidit, are going to start having some marital problems. They're going to be on opposing sides of some issue. They're both worried about June and her new job at Orphe Jeans. Then we've got Smitty and Martin dealing with Samantha, who wants to talk to her mom June about boys. Chelsea asked Naomi to represent crazy Allison to make sure she goes away for a long time. That may be part of the issue. Jacob's brother may be causing issues for them as well. Vanessa McBride, Lauren Buglioli, and Ashley see their lives altered forever by the death of someone they love. If you don't remember, Vanessa is friends with Ashley's mom. January, I just wonder if they'd kill off the nurse's mom. I don't know. If not, I'm definitely wondering who else might die. Maybe it's somebody that we haven't met, and it's an off-screen death of a character we don't even know. Joey could kill off Doug because he's a problem, and Joey wants Vanessa all to himself. Plus, Doug's kind of got a death wish, but I just feel like that's not going to happen. Haley Lawson, Marquita Goings, has a secret family tie that is bad news for Bill Hamilton, Timon Kyle Durrett. I'm wondering if it's Randy, since he was helping Haley conspire with that fake miscarriage. We'll see, because Bill found Randy at the house with her, but there's no romantic vibe. I feel like they might be family, and we'll find out more. I still feel like Haley is running some sort of long con on Bill that's about revenge. I'm very interested to see that unfold this fall.